everyone. So today we are going to discuss about weather and climate. So what is weather? Weather is actually a condition, a day-to-day condition of the atmosphere at a place where, with respect to the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, these all are the factors which determine the weather of a particular place. And you also have seen that in an entire year we go through different weather. For example, summer, then winter, then rainy, and accordingly we wear the clothes based on this weather. So basically this weather means the day to day change in the temperature, air pressure, moisture, wind, cloudness, rainfall, sunshine. Such changes occurs due to the movement of air in the atmosphere and the transfer of heat and the moisture from one part of the earth's surface to the other. So the weather report are prepared by the weather report are preparing the weather report are prepared by one department, that is called the meteorological department. And this is based on temperature and wind of a particular place. So the weather of an area can vary over a very short period of time. And for example, it is sunny in the morning and suddenly it becomes cloudy and start raining. So this type of weather, that means since weather is very in a normal way, we can say weather is very complex phenomenon. It is not easy to predict that after 3 hours, after 4 hours, what will be the weather condition, whether it is a hot or whether it is rainy. So it depends on some factors. It depends on some factors. Now uh, climate of a particular place is the weather condition of that area over a very long period of time, and it tells actually what is usually like in the place where we live. That means it is the average, we can say it is the average temperature, average rainfall of a particular place throughout the year. So that is determined by the climate, and it is measured quantitatively by calculating the long term average of different factors such as temperature and rainfall, because basically the climate of a particular place is depend on temperature and rainfall. And our daily life is affected by both weather and climate of a place. The crop that the farmer grow, the fruit, the vegetable, the all the other factors all are depend on weather and climate of the place that we live. So the climate of the earth actually not remain the same throughout the age, because if we go through the climate, if you go through the temperature, the average temperature of the earth last 20 years and then today, so if you compare both, so we will find that slightly change because of the weather condition. Now the climate of any region on the earth is determined by two factors, that is called as a temperature and rainfall, and they in turn influenced by several factors. uh, these several factors we actually determine that the climate of a particular place based on the temperature and rainfall. Now there are some factors that affect the temperature. What are the factors? Let's discuss. The first one is latitude, and the second one is elevation, the third one is ocean current. So let's discuss this all in detail. That is latitude. So the latitude is actually the distance of a place north or south of the equator. That means the latitude is a horizontal line on the earth from south to the north, and in the middle, that is on the equator, the angle is 0 degree. And if we move the place away from the equator, the degree will be increases, that is 30 degree, 45 degree, then 60 degree, ultimately at the north pole or south pole, that is 90 degree. So these are this latitude is actually the distance of a place from north or south pole. It is measured in degree, and the area close to the equator, that is termed as 0 degree latitude, and the area close to the north or south region, that is called as a 90 degree. And the area that is far from the equator receive less heat, and the area which is very close to the equator will receive the more sunlight throughout the year. So both the pole, that is north pole and south pole, are situated far from the equator because they are exactly 90 degree from the top, 90 degree on the up and 90 degree down. So these two places are very far from the equator. So these two places are also called as a polar region because they are cold place. And therefore this polar region have the cold climate because of the more distance from the equator, and farther from the equator the sun's rays are slanted because we know that the earth is moving on its axis, and the axis of rotation is little bit slanted. It is not horizontal, it is little bit slanted. So the climate is cooler in latitude that are located farther north and south of the equator. Let's discuss the second factor, that is called elevation. So the elevation is the highest. The elevation is the height of a place above from the sea level or above from the level of sea. So as elevation increases, the temperature decreases because as we move from earth, as we move from the earth's surface in the above the earth's surface, we find that the number of molecules present in a particular area, particular volume of air, that is less. That means the air near the earth's surface is more dense than the air which is above the earth's surface. So due to this, when we move to a higher place, the temperature is less because there is a less number of air molecules. So less dense air means it contains fewer gas molecules, and these are separate far apart. So if the molecules are less, there will be less amount of heat absorbed by the molecules, and if the air is dense, there will be more amount of heat will be absorbed by the molecules. So less dense air cannot hold much heat as contained by denser molecules of the air. So as the elevation increases, the temperature decreases, and the temperature at the top of a mountain is very much lower than the temperature at sea level. That means if we move to a mountain which is at a height of more than 10,000 feet than 20,000 feet, so accordingly the temperature will be low because the number of molecule present is less, the air is less dense, and so it contains a less amount of heat. Let's move to the third factor, that is called as the ocean current. So the surface temperature of water affect the temperature of air above it, because as the sunlight reach on the earth, both the earth surface and the water surface both get heated up and both receive the heat, and due to its the ocean currents also generated. There is a continuous flow of current in the ocean. There continuous flow of air on the ocean because some ocean currents are warm while some are cold, and warm water current makes its surrounding air hot, and whereas the cold water current makes its surrounding cold. So therefore the part of the land which is close to the warm place or which is close to the warm water current have a warm climate, and on the other hand the part of the land area near to the cold water current have a cold climate. So the ocean current traveling away from the equator are warm and warm water current, and those traveling towards the equator are cold water currents. So in this way, based on ocean currents, the temperature is affected. So these are the three factors of temperature, the latitude, elevation and ocean current. Now in the next video we will discuss about a factor that affect rainfall. Thank you so much.